have big hitboxes.
Nope.
He has a short little stubby, blade. And he also has, he doesn't have anything particularly active either. He's just like constantly stabbing you, but he does not have a sword that is out there for a while.
Agreed.
So as long as WaDi plays his keep away game very solid, Bonk is gonna find it to be really difficult to find his way in.
Death by 1,000 cuts, and we're already seeing the first casualty of this Meta Knight pick in Mewtwo. Do not want to allow a character with a slow double jump and big body to get carried off the sides of WaDi. Interesting choice here, has to swap over to the Rob.
Also, if you know how to fight Smash 4 Mewtwo, you know how to fight Ultimate. Oh, excuse me, Smash 4 Meta Knight, you know how to fight Ultimate Meta Knight as well. Right? And somebody like WaDi who's had to do that genuinely countless times before in the past, he is more than comfortable here.
Yeah, we've had a few PR Meta Knights in our region, so he is familiar with the matchup 100%, but just familiarity sometimes does not lead to easy success. WaDi, though, good.
I like the idea. I like the choice. There's a really smart choice, and you know what? He doesn't even want to play with Meta Knight on that side of the stage. He's like, yo, I'm going to the other side where you can't hit me with side B. You can't spike me at any percent. I am just going to go and play a real, genuine ledge trap here.
And now just waiting Meta Knight out, but the dimensional cape behind WaDi, he doesn't react in time, and now gets a reversal right there from Bonk.
Just jumping really, really slowly, occupying WaDi's immediate airspace, but it's so difficult to try and challenge Neutral at any given moment.
Interesting soft footstool. Now WaDi trying to go ahead and continue his dominance right here. He's got a good percentage lead, but the problem is that Meta Knight can kind of turn these around instantly. He absolutely cannot rest on his laurels. Needs to be aware of that touch of death that Bonk can threaten.
Yeah, and it's going to be so difficult to try to kill somebody like Rob off the top of an option like Uppy, but Cape is going to be able to do it. Now WaDi has him down there. That was an interesting hitbox.
Yeah, he teched it and then he immediately did the reverse Uppy so that he couldn't get hit again. All right, going for a ride.
He waits, he tried to reposition himself and play around the gyro so that he can get his ladder extension. I like the idea, but at that point he was a little bit too high up to try and get any more up.
Off the top, WaDi losing his stock to a phenomenal play by Bonk. Just takes that gyro out of the equation and gets that single hit he needed.
You've got to SDI that however which way you can. A phenomenal laser, and what a recovery option for Bonk as well. That is deceptively low and lag. He's taking him for a ride.
WaDi, though, he actually had the good SDI right there. He kind of just did up and away, knowing that Bonk would have had to reset one of those jumps.
A little too slow. A little bit too slow with the neutral B, though. He just delayed it slightly after jumping. But you know what? He put on damage onto the board.
I have to think that laser was a tech input, or a miss input right there. At 143%, you know you're not trying to go ahead and fire a projectile at Bonk. I think he wanted the side B.
Uppy's back on, but it hangs on a little bit too long at that point. The legend vulnerability runs out. Or maybe Bonk also just jumped. Okay, imagine how difficult it is to do ladders in Ultimate. Now try doing it with Z drop up airs.
I was so sick. If Bonk got that kill, that would have been a Twitch clip of the day.
Would have been. It's too bad it's not.
WaDi has to go super low, but great tech. He's on the last dregs of his fuel. Bonk nearly finishing up with that dimensional cape, though, and he goes high with the up
This
B.
might be a mistake.
What a challenge.
Tries to go through the biggest punish that he can. Neutral into forward. It's a bit of damage. He did get the right hitbox that he wanted to. Fading back, playing so safely right now.
Forward tilt, the last extension. Not going to finish the stock, though. WaDi is dodging so well off stage, but you can dodge as many hits as you want. Bonk has more hitboxes, man. The coverage was insane.
Yo, people are getting loud. People are cheering, and honestly, whew.
I can't blame him. These matches are on point, and we have perhaps one of the last hopes of MDVA in the winner's side of bracket right here in WaDi.
Dude, these are some hype sets. These are like really sick. These are like so many players that like I have not seen fight against each other in a long time. So it's always exciting to see them go at it again. I feel like the biggest thing for Bonk going into this is that people sleep on how good of an edge guard Meta Knight is. You have neutral B, you have neutral L, you have ledge hang, and then into back L, you have side B, which cheats. That cheats.
That move is so nonsense.
It actually replayed in the form of a drill. So.
Oh yeah, it is Game Shark 100%. That is one of those moves where it's like, oh, why did I get spiked by it this time? The Meta Knight knows what's up. I never do.
But yeah, they're going to be going right back to Final Destination. You know, that's pretty okay as well because like you don't really want Meta Knight to get like platform extensions with any like upper combos. I feel like WaDi could just be mixing up his SDI a little bit more.
And these trips are eating WaDi alive. Bonk is just reacting to them really well. The up tilt just covering the landing, gets another dash attack out of it, and WaDi take him to the stars. No, they're too low percent, just a little bit
and
right
he's
there.
going to get a little bit of a punish going for it, which is really, really good stuff. Bonk maybe afraid to fast fall in that situation.
Side B? Yeah, you're dead. Are you just dead? That side B.
If you were in the corner and you see a Rob jump at you, what will he do?
It's not a multiple choice question.
It's
Every single
just
one of
neutral.
them there. Yeah, exactly.
It's A, no, B, no, C, no, D, no.
Exactly.
That's all that they're going to do because they can kill. He tried to do it again. WaDi tried to do it again. That is unethical. If he did that 2 for 2, I would have been a little bit upset.
I mean, at this point, if it works, why not just go ahead and let him know that you can keep spamming that option? WaDi understands what his win conditions are, but this is the problem. Bonk knows what he can do
He's so
too.
generous with his fuel usage. He needs to air dodge and makes it back on. At that point, as anybody fighting Rob, you need to recognize that this is where Rob air dodges to make it back on. But you know what? It's fine. Meta Knight was able to close out the stock either way. Bonk slowly bringing this one back.
Neutral air again. WaDi just trying to get his combo game started. Bonk, though, is at that percent where I don't think you're going to get those easy links that immediately result in death. Instead, you just have to get a ledge trap situation. The gyro just slowly falling off the stage. Can Rob get a punish off from grab and jab? And
what happened then? Did he release a shield? I swear I saw a shield come up.
I'm not sure, actually, yeah.
I'm not sure what happened. I might have just been not seeing things correctly, but gets all those up hills. That up B not going to be able to kill, but look at that percent already. 69 onto the board.
But the problem is that when you do that at low percent, it's actually not safe on hit because Rob fell a little bit quicker than Bonk and was able to get a good punish going.
Bonk keeps using up B as a finisher in places that it won't kill. I can't help but think that, you know, maybe it'd be better just to neutral B, just to like plant.
Yeah, just to keep it strong. Yeah, you don't want to add that to the stale move queue if that is going to be one of the moves that you're relying on to finish the stock. Dimensional cape, though, sending WaDi into another low edge trap situation. Great tech, though.
Having that much fuel when you go off stage against Meta Knight is such a lifesaver because you can basically expend as much of it as you need. As long as you get back on, that is all that matters. I saw that nail come out. You know what
exactly,
I smelled?
yep.
You know what I smelled? You know what I felt?
Cheese.
Aside.
Same thing, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The faint aroma of cheese.
Exactly. We all know what WaDi's trying to get when he's at edge, but right now Bonk putting this to a last stock situation. We have seen the touch of deaths that he can apply in game 1. Gets the down throw.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this isn't going to kill, but this is going to be tons of damage. But maybe WaDi's air dodge a bit
Look
errant.
at those resets,
the reset.
pickups.
Is he going to get the up? He does off the top. 2-0 Bonk. When he's forced to the corner, when he's on his last stock, all he needs is the one hit. I can't believe it.
So, there was a point where that ladder almost went wrong, where he got a short hop up air instead of a full hop up air, but then WaDi air dodged. And then he air dodged right into the up tilt, he fell right into it, and then Bonk had a sigh of relief. He was like, hey, I'm going to do this all over again. Up air, fell down, reset, had enough time to be able to go up there because here's the thing. That is going to be a little bit easier in heavyweights, not just because of the fact that they're bigger bodies and they take less knockback. IMO, the most important detail on that is that most super heavies have a frame 4 air dodge.
True.
The fact that you have a slower air dodge means you are not getting out of situations like that easily at all. When you're big, when you're heavy, and when you have a frame 4 air dodge, even though you might be able to press a button, too bad none of them will throw out a hitbox or make you invulnerable enough for you to be safe from Meta Knight's onslaught. So, really good stuff to Bonk. He did an amazing job.
One thing that WaDi could have done there, I think it wasn't just the air dodge that killed WaDi, it was the directional air dodge. If he just done the neutral one to try to get the heck out of dodge, he could have landed. And there's so little lag on neutral air dodge. It's a way where you can just immediately pop up shield when you land on the ground. But unfortunate that he had the direction held, so he had a ton of lag, and that was the easiest reset in the world, Dara.
Wow, that was a really
what
exciting set. It just feels so tragic because it's like, oh, you get hit once and then you just absolutely gone.
That's the character. That's Meta Knight in a nutshell. All he needs is a dash attack or a down throw, and then you're on notice.
It's really